What up? What up? Matheny here again. You already know which topic is sports. But this particular topic is on the Miami Heat. They, my point of view, it's just sports. It's hard to repeat, but they're not going to repeat. Now I'm going to give you, I'm going to give you one, two, straight like that. Why they're not going to repeat? One, D Rose is coming back. He's healthy. He's a monster. They were still the number one seed in the East without basically D Rose almost all season. He's back. He's healthy. Come on now. Noah's healthy. Boozer's healthy. Dang's doing pretty good in the Euro League, and every time he does good in the Euro League or the what you want to call it, Olympics, he come back and have a good NBA season. Coming off his first All Star, that's my boy Luol Deng, Duke Nation over here. But yeah, so that's one. That's number one right there. Two, the Brooklyn Nets, formerly known as the New Jersey Nets. If you live under a rock and don't know nothing about sports, then they are now the Brooklyn Nets. Yeah, Darren Williams and Joe Johnson and Gerald Wallace. And don't laugh at that when I say Chris Humphrey, because Chris Humphrey give you 10 and 12 a night, and that's solid for basically and nobody in the NBA. People know him because his little whatever thing with Kim Kardashian. He give you 10 to 12 a night, so that's what he get paid money for. That's what he get paid money for. So he get paid millions to give you 10 to 12 a night. That's what he give you every single night. And you got Brook Lopez. Brook Lopez is one of the most underrated centers in the NBA. Nobody gives him credit because right now, about all of the Dwight Howard talk about his trade, and then you got Andrew Bynum, was people were saying he was trading. Then when Dwight was out, he was the greatest. He was the best center in the NBA. So Brook Lopez is top five at least. He might be top three. He might be number three on the Bynum and Dwight Howard. I don't know. That's what y'all want to think. But he is a very he's not very good. He is a great post defender. Of course, he's young. He's gonna work on his offensive game, but defensive wise, and the man's 7 foot. Got a like a 7 foot wingspan. He long. He gonna give you with that right there. He just gonna give you at least. He give you at least 15 and 10. He give you a lot more. But now Joe Johnson's there and Gerald Wallace is helping and stuff. Like they got Marshawn Brooks. Marshawn Brooks is a problem. Like he he's the next great. Like he gets no talk about. Like I watched him all through summer league. I know people say there's no competition in summer league, but that's where the top draft picks are in summer league. He's dropping buckets. He mesmerizes his game. He mirrors his game. He said in the interview he mirrors his game around Kobe Bryant. And Kobe's a great player, so if you trying to play like great players, no doubt. All right, the next thing I want to say is Miami has no big men at all. Bosh would get killed down low with Humphreys and Brook Lopez, and they have no center. And Darren Williams would eat up Chalmers. Or put it this way, Darren Williams would eat up Dwayne Wade. Like I know, like people are like, "Oh my God, this guy is crazy." Darren Williams is he's the truth man. And then you add on Joe Johnson, which takes off the pressure from Darren Williams. That's another problem. Jared Wallace is a problem. He's an athlete. Like he runs and jumps. Like the man could done track if he wanted to football. He's an athlete. There's a problem when you have athletes on a basketball team because LeBron, you are not the best player. Listen to me. I don't care if you ever watch the video of LeBron. You are not the greatest player in the NBA. You are not the best. You are up there because you are the best athlete in the NBA. You are the best athlete by far in the NBA. You're physically stronger and you're faster. Well, I wouldn't say you're faster because there's a lot of people that put the bundle on you, like Tall Lawson and Darren Collins, and they fast as I don't know what, like they like crazy speed. But you can jump high. And please, LeBron, quit being a bitch and get in the dunk contest. Damn, I've been waiting for you to get in the dunk contest since you entered the NBA. You and Blake Griffin, because Blake Griffin is overrated as hell just because he can jump over a car. Ooh, I watch people do that on YouTube all the time. Sorry. Blake Griffin give you no props just because you dunk on somebody. People get dunked on every day in the NBA. That's why they're in the NBA because they're athletes. LeBron, not the greatest player in the NBA or the best or whatever you want to call yourself. You are the greatest athlete by far. Like athleticism, you are up there in the category by yourself. But anyway, back to my subject. Y'all would not repeat. That was two. The Bulls and the Nets. Three. Now everybody's gonna be like, he's crazy. We're gonna stay in the East for a little bit, then we'll go to the West. Three. The Boston Celtics. The Boston Celtics give Miami hell ever since they formed. First game Miami ever played together, they lost to the Boston Celtics. I understand they lost Ray Allen, but they come in with a clutch defensive and offensive player in Jason Terry. They still got Rondo. They still got Paul Pierce, who has one of the smoothest games I've ever seen. They got KG. KG seems like as he gets older, he plays better. And they got whoever they're gonna put in the center. Whoever they feel like putting in they got Brandon Bass. Brandon Bass, y'all seen what he did to them in the playoffs. He's going in the playoffs. He's getting buckets now. He's improved a lot. I'm surprised from his days in Orlando. Like, cause I always thought he was a underrated player because Dwight Howard took all the shine. So Brandon Bass. So that would give you Bulls, Nets, Celtics. Now, New York, I can't argue. You see what they did. They won the first playoff game, so they'll just get better over time. It's just hard for them. They all the trades and they just lost Jim and Lynn and stuff, so it's gonna be hard for them. So we're gonna go over to the West. My Thunder, Oklahoma City, diehard Oklahoma City fan. I watched Kevin Durant, favorite player in the NBA, Russell Westbrook, James Harden, Serge Ibaka, Kendrick Perkins, Steph defensive lockdown. You seen what he did to Kobe in the playoffs. And then you got Perry Jones the third. Perry Jones the third. I was I almost cried when he came to OKC because he dropped that load because his issues and whatever. I don't care. He's gonna be with the hardest working young players in the NBA, and Harden, Westbrook, Durant, and Ibaka. Like they're the hardest working. And yeah, but yeah, so it's just straight like that. Like the West, the West is gonna be a problem for anybody coming out of these. I don't care the Bulls, whoever. I'm saying I'm praying, I'm hoping OKC gonna be there next year in the championship. I'm just hoping, pray they win. All right, I think that's four reasons now. Yeah, let me think. Bulls, Nets, Boston. Yeah. So number five. Number five is the Lakers. Just even it'll be Lakers versus whatever. Lakers win, go to the championship, face Miami. If Miami faces the Lakers, they will not win. For one, that cold Kobe versus Kobe's experience. Kobe gets there, it's gonna be a problem for him to play against him. I know you're gonna be like, why are you going with Kobe because you're allowed to do what Kobe never did. I'm saying Kobe's not the greatest Laker of all time, but he is. I'm gonna give him. He's still the greatest player in the NBA right now. As this era right here, he's the greatest player because he's just been there. He's done that. Ain't nothing. There's nothing he hasn't done. Like I don't think he's ever won defensive player of the year, but that's whatever. He won scoring championships, MVP championships. But yeah, so and now he added my point of view, still one of the best point guards in the NBA. Steve Nash. I don't care how old he is. Steve Nash is just the most intelligent point guard in the NBA. And then you add him around Pau Gasol. Pau Gasol is soft as hell, but he gives you buckets just because his style of play. He can go out and shoot. He's getting his 3 point range better. So yeah, and then you give him Andrew Bynum. Andrew Bynum is going to give you 15 and 15 basically. I'll give you that because just his length and how tall he is just a problem for anybody. I don't care, just anybody. He's a dumbass for taking that three. I think he's just wanted to take the three just so he'd be on Sports Center the next game for like the next month almost. People still talking about it on Sports Center for no reason. But yeah, to see Miami, you're not going to repeat. I'm sorry. Happy LeBron finally won him one. Great, great to hear. Happy for LeBron. Whatever. Kevin Durant still my favorite player. Kobe still best player in the NBA. We're not gonna win that championship, so I always said, talked on Twitter, LeBron was gonna be the greatest player to never win a ring. I'm wrong. Okay, you won a ring. Okay, hooray, whatever. I don't care. Now it's my the Durant boys. Like you took too much time to win your first one, so Durant and them's taking over now. It's their NBA. The Oklahoma City Thunder problem for the next 10 years almost. Alright, this your boy Matheny. Miami will not gonna repeat. LeBron's done will win another ring. Peace!